Hello there, Aquarius. It is so good to see you again. I'm Mary Sue, and I'm so grateful that you're here. So today we are doing your July general reading. We'll take a look at the overall energies with the oracle cards, and then we'll move to the tarot for more details. And if you're enjoying the content that I create or resonating with the message, I'd really appreciate it if you would consider commenting, or subscribing. I really do appreciate all of your support. And if you're new to the channel, welcome. We're so glad that you're here. Okay, so let's jump into your reading. Let's see what you have here. Okay, so you have never-ending story, and then you have family, friends, and guides. I feel like there's a situation coming back around, but not to worry. Your family, friends, and guides are going to help you through this situation. I feel for some of you, this is almost like, I don't know. I have a sense it could be somebody returning from the past. Yeah. These dropped out. I am going to put them back in, and then we'll reshuffle. I feel like there's somebody from the past that you thought was your Ten of Cups. I think they went out in search of something that they thought was going to make them happier. They left you kind of waiting. It's almost like this energy of you may have been dating this person, something like that. And then they just kind of, it wasn't like they called it quits. It was kind of like, well, why don't we just see other people, or you wanted to take the relationship to the next level. And they were like, well, why don't we just keep it the way it is? I feel like this maybe is a pattern with this person, or you're having a pattern of repeated there's a sense of not committing, having a difficult time. Having a romantic partner, a business partner, somebody committing. There's something about committing. So let's go to the tarot. They want them shuffled again. There's something here. So let's see what we have. They're wanting the bottom. Flexible. I think you may have been over flexible with this person. Friends and colleagues. So I really feel like it's about, relying, asking for the help and the support that you may need from your friends. It could be that you have a group of friends and there's a friend in the group that is causing drama. It's kind of like, oh my goodness, really? Are we doing this again? Something like that. Okay, so let's see what we have. Interesting. Wow. 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 Really interesting. Sun, Empress, Chariot. What is underneath that? Three of Wands. Okay, so there's almost like two scenarios here. That's why I'm sitting with it for a minute. There's two scenarios. You're seeing a pattern. There's a pattern. I feel like you have a pattern of people coming into your life. We're going to go back and clarify this. But overall, you have a pattern of people coming into your life. They speak some truth, or you see some truth in this situation. I feel like there is this energy of some truth comes out in this situation, okay? And then I feel like they move on. there's a message here that, and it could be that they're friends or family members. I almost feel as if, when we look at our life, right? Or our lives, people can be in our life for, 3, 5, 10 years, right? And then leave our life when we've learned the lessons that we're meant to learn from that person, right? So we just kind of go our opposite ways. But I feel as if, 3 to 5 years can seem like a long time, and yet at the same time, it's like a blip, a blip of a time in the whole spectrum of our timeline, our lives. I feel as if you are having this scenario, and maybe because they're saying 3 to 5, over perhaps like maybe the last 3 to 7 years. Let's put it that way. Maybe the last 3 to 7 years. You've had these situations where people come into your life. There's some truth truth either spoken or learned, okay? And then they leave your life. And then somebody new comes in. And something happens, and then they leave. Like, I feel like you're having, they're saying a revolving door, It's almost like a revolving door. You're thinking this is a never-ending story. The reason that this is happening is that there's something here. If you think about it, a truth is sometimes not tactful, okay? The Ace of Swords, it's the truth. It's like a fact, okay? But there needs to be some sort of flexibility here of understanding. I don't know if you're speaking your truth or they're speaking your truth. We're going to clarify, but there's a truth that's kind of like laid out onto the table, right? And then there's this energy of either you or other people going their own way, of moving on to something else. Now, these are 3 lovely energies, and they're your underlying energy. You have the Chariot, having victory, in rebirthing yourself, bringing joy and happiness into your life. I feel like you're thinking it's never going to happen. It's because I feel like there's some truth that keeps coming to light, and yet at the same time, it's kind of like there's this energy of not truly recognizing it. So let's clarify, because we have the Ace of Cups. To me, this is an offer of new love, new friendship, new romance. There's an offer that's given here. Either you are offering it or somebody else is offering it. It doesn't matter. There's some new, this is the pattern. The pattern starts with a new friendship, a new romance, because I feel like this is something you're trying to get victory over, a lesson that you're trying to have victory over, and yet you're struggling. You're struggling because it could be within your family, your friends. You're just seeing this in your relationships. So let's see what we have here. Page of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, 2 of Swords, and then somebody moves on. Somebody comes in. Somebody wants to start something new with you, okay? Friendship, romance, business connection. They're solid. There's solid energy here, but you're not sure. It's a little bit of not trusting. Something new comes in. I mean, let's look at that. Something new comes in, but you're not trusting. So it's like putting up, in the traditional tarot, she has the swords up like this. It's blocking it. Nope. You're blocking. So even if somebody comes in and offers something, you're blocking it. It's like you're reflecting it back. You're saying, no, thank you. Either that, or you cannot get this type of an offer to come in because you're blocking it. So let's go take a look at this block, because I am going to clarify that block. That blocking it, okay, is part of your obstacle. Queen of Cups, stepping into this energy of truly loving yourself. Not out of a selfish way, right? But out of making choices that are good for your heart. Not making choices that you think are going to impress other people, or making a choice. I feel like you're making decisions in order. There's a little bit of this making decisions, and in the back of your mind, having this, what will other people think? Maybe your friends and family, you know, instead of getting into your heart and saying, what do I really want? You know, how do I feel about this? So let's do this. Yeah. 8 of Cups on the bottom. Having a hard time walking away from something. Yeah. This is your obstacle. This is what you're working on, Aquarius, over the next month. Stepping into an energy of making decisions that are based on what your heart desires to have in this world. There's this energy that you're not getting the offers you want because there's almost a sense of you, because we have flexible on the bottom, of not being flexible enough, of kind of being so independent. I'm very independent. You know, the 9 of Pentacles is a lovely energy. She is independent. She's free. She works on her career. She has enough money to buy the things that she needs, but also has extra money to spend on the things that she wants. But the 9 of Pentacles is not, there's no commitment. With the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, it's like I'm not committing to anybody. I don't feel like you're even committing to yourself. It's kind of like, almost, I can't remember, I want to say it was like Pisces, almost like throwing your hands up and saying, yeah, I'm not going to commit to anybody or anything, not even to myself. You're blocking, there's this sense of blocking your intuition. I feel like your intuition is trying to talk to you. Look, they're showing me this fish, which I've never noticed on the side, is trying to, it's like a spirit guide whispering in your ear. It could be a deceased loved one or something, trying to whisper into your ear that you're just blocking. You know, the Queen of Pentacles knows her worth. She knows that she's worthy of very good offers. I feel as if there is this energy of and then you have all of this beautiful energy here. Let's do this 2 swords. Wow. Yeah. Ace of Wands on the bottom. Aquarius, you have people that want to come in and offer. Look we have the King of Cups and the Knight of Cups. Somebody that is emotionally available, okay? That wants to come in and express their emotions for you. But you're in this Queen of Swords energy, this energy of, I'm turning my back on all of my love offers. You see how the Queen of Swords has her back on that? I'm not accepting any love at this time. Love in any form, whether it's family, friends. It's almost like you're turning your back on all love connections of any sort. It's kind of like, I'm going my own way. I'm doing my own thing. I'm me. I'm doing me. Okay? But you're not... I think the message here is that you're not doing you. You're not doing you because you're really following your heart. Because your area of resistance is that you're not following your heart. It's almost as if you're doing you to spite everybody else. Almost in a way of sabotaging your own happiness. And I feel like you kind of know this. Like the High Priestess is here. We have the Ace of Wands. Yeah, look at, okay, we have, okay. There's this energy, the Ace of Wands, you know, wanting to have a fresh start, okay? And yet still trying to defend yourself from, yeah, look at this. Oh, Aquarius. Yeah, I feel like there's somebody from the past that you just, it's almost as if you can't get over this person. So it's kind of like you've given up. It's almost this energy like, if I could not get this person to love me, okay, then there's nobody that will ever love me. Because look at, we have the Nine of Swords and the Eight of Swords. Anxiety, not able to sleep, you know. So it's almost as if, I feel like you're almost attaching yourself to what this person did. I think this person made you feel unworthy, right? This person made you feel like you weren't the Queen of Pentacles. You truly are the Queen of Pentacles. And yet this person convinced you that you're not the Queen of Pentacles. So it's kind of like you're in this state of attaching yourself to what, it's almost like you're out to prove that this person's right, that you're unlovable, that you're not worthy of their love or anybody's love, that you bring nothing to the table. It's almost as if you're out to try to prove that person right. It's getting a different perspective of this, right? I feel like, you know, part of me says that this person in the past, they left in order to seek their happiness somewhere else, right? And when they left, there could have been a conversation. May there was, may there wasn't. But I feel like when they left, you may have turned yourself upside down to make this person happy. You know, they may have said that they were going to leave and then you convinced them to stay. You could have had, you know, round and round of that. And in the end, they left. I think it really and truly made you feel like, wow, I gave everything to that person and it still wasn't good enough. And in the back of your mind, I mean, Aquarius, I don't think this person was worthy of you. That's the theme. This person really wasn't worthy of you. It was a very codependent relationship. They weren't worthy of your love. And I think you know that. I think intuitively you know that. Okay? But at the same time, unfortunately, your mind is also, it's like your ego is telling you, well, that person isn't worthy of you. And yet, if you couldn't convince them to stay, then of course, I mean, it's kind of like you're up here, they're down here, and your mind is saying to you, this is a mind game that your ego is playing with you. Well, if that person that's way down there couldn't stay, wouldn't stay, even though you were giving them everything, right? Then there's no way you could get anybody to love you that's at that level or higher. So you're going to have to go lower. It's almost like you convinced yourself, well, then why even try? How can I ever attract somebody that's on my level, right? If I couldn't get this person to stay. Oh, Aquarius, I'm so sorry, because I feel like it's a mind, it's a game, your ego. I feel like this person did a number on your ego, and You're kind of believing it, and yet your ego is even twisting it even further, right? So your advice here is to see the truth. This is your truth, your true authentic self. Your advice is you're not who this person said you are. You are not. You've almost convinced yourself that you are what they say you are. But what it's doing is it's wreaking havoc in a lot of your other relationships, especially family and friend, because it just that energy keeps coming up. It's almost as if it's playing out in other situations in your life. Yeah. Star. There you are. There's your energy. We have Gemini energy here too. It's seeing your truth. It's seeing the fact that you are the only thing that's holding yourself back from the true love and the total commitment that you are looking for in a love relationship. It's understanding the Seven of Swords is you self-sabotaging. It's that energy of self-sabotaging. I think this never-ending story, you're seeing, it does not have to be with love partners. It could be with family and friends, co-workers. You're having this issue where your relationships are having the same pattern. You know, somebody comes in, they want to be your friend, something happens, and then they take off. And the pattern is almost accelerating. I feel like it's accelerating. Like all of a sudden, it's happening more and more. And it's kind of like, what is going on? I don't get it. I don't get it. It's because you're sabotaging yourself. You're not stepping into your true authentic self, loving yourself, making these people that are coming into your life actually want to be in your life. But it's almost as if when they come in and they bring you grounded offers, like the people that you are rejecting or blocking or whatever, they're coming in with good offers. They want to be your friend. They want to spend time with you. But you're in the energy of thinking, well, why would anybody want to be with me when I couldn't get this ex-lover, right, to stay? I must be what he says. Or she says, I shouldn't say he. I must be what they say. I'm unlovable. I'm perhaps unflexible. I'm rigid. You're almost morphing yourself into what this person says. So you're self-sabotaging yourself from long-term, committed, loving relationships. It's time to step into your power. It's time to take your power back, to not be confused about this, to put your time and energy into things that you want to do because they make you happy. It's, yeah. For a lot of you, it's what your work is, your career is. Putting your efforts into that, into reconnecting to your inner child. Really interesting energy. Well, okay, so let's see. We have Queen of Swords here at the, bringing things. Okay, 4 cups on the bottom. 4 of Pentacles, 10 of Wands. It's time to put this to rest. It's time to put this to rest. You're holding yourself back. You're holding yourself back. It's time to put time and energy and patience, love, compassion into yourself, of knowing that you have so much to look forward to in the future. It's moving away from this very toxic energy that you had in the past. That person, you could be dealing with a Libra. Don't have to be. It's this energy of this. I feel like this person could be dealing with a Cancer. This person has I'm just saying, I'm going to come back to this. This person has like a hold on you, but you're allowing what your spirit guides and angels want you to know. You're allowing this person to have this hold on you because you have convinced yourself that this person is right. Yeah, it's let's go to your soul tooth card, and then I might pull some more cards because I feel as if it's almost like you're having a wake up call. Like this truth is coming in like a lightning bolt. This is the Ace of Swords. It's your truth. It's almost like it's coming in like a lightning bolt, like almost like a tower moment where you suddenly realize this pattern is just repeating. Like, why? It's almost a wanting to seek the truth. What is happening? For some of you, you could have come across this message. Like, this may be your very first ever watching a tarot reading on YouTube, right? And you're just kind of like, something drew you to it. It's because to see this is to see that that your truth, your true authentic self has nothing to do with what this person said you are. This is like a wake-up call, right? It's like, what? Wait a minute. I'm not what they said? No, you're not, Aquarius. You're not. You are so special. There is so much love and light that you have to offer the world. It's stepping into that truth. Look. Love and light. This is what you have to offer. You're holding it back because you feel as if this person is right. It's almost like but what you don't realize is that by some of the actions that you're taking at this time or your energy at this time, what you're doing is you're almost like manifesting that this person is right. Because you're aligning yourself to that energy because you're kind of almost believing yourself. It's almost like, your friends, your family, your guides are like, come on, Aquarius, you are not that. It's almost like you're stuck in quicksand. You're stuck and they're trying to pull you out. That is not who you are. And you aren't. Wow. You could have somebody speaking their truth about this to you. I feel like there's some... What if it isn't true? Are you kidding me? I mean, the thing you are telling yourself right now, the concrete reasons why you think you don't belong, you can't do it, you won't get there, you're not enough, or it's not for you. What if it wasn't true? What if what this person said you are isn't true? What? Aquarius, if you have been drawn to this reading is speaking to you. Whatever this person said about you is not true. Now, if it's not true, then what? Then what, right? It's time for a soul chat. Close your eyes, put your hands on your heart, and ask the wise one within you. What if it isn't true? What else might be possible? What lie do I need to let go of to reach my soul's truth? You need to let go of the lie that this person is right about you, that you're unlovable, unworthy, whatever. It's all a lie. It's all a lie. It is a lie. I feel like, for some of you, this is like a big awakening. It's like a huge awakening. Oh my goodness. I remember I had a situation kind of similar to this. I don't know, like 5 years ago. I had a situation that was kind of similar to this, and I couldn't understand this, why this person would think that I was the way that what they were saying I was, right? I mean, I turned myself inside out, upside down. I was just like, what? I don't get it. Like, I just honestly didn't get it. And then finally I realized, I mean, really searched for the answers, went within, asked my spirit guides and everything. All of a sudden I realized that why am I buying into this person's lie about me? I knew what they were saying wasn't true. It was almost like I was trying to convince them. The more I tried to convince them that they were, that what they were saying wasn't true, right? It was almost like it was just endless frustration. And then all of a sudden it was like, yeah, well, what happens if they say what they're saying isn't true? Then what? I'm allowing what this person says to hinder my decisions about how I move forward in my life. How they feel is how they feel, and that is on them. All I know is my own truth of how I feel about myself, of the choices that I make from my heart. And I feel like you're kind of in that same position, and I can really, I mean, I know this is like heartbreaking, because it's like, I cannot believe that this person thinks this about me. It's somebody that you really care about. And so it's kind of like, I can't believe, how could they say that about me? But then the problem is that you get to a certain point where you think, well, what they say must be true. And then you can fall into like almost aligning yourself with situation after situation that just reiterates, yeah, what they said is true. And then all of a sudden, at some point, you're going to wake up to the fact that, no, it's not true. So if it's not true, then what? Well, then you align yourself to who you truly are, not who this person says you are, right? Step into your own truth. Who are you? Going within, understanding that you are kind, compassionate, generous, giving, loving, worthy of love. Embracing your own self, loving yourself, having nothing to prove. I feel like you're trying to prove something. Prove to this person that they're wrong about you, proving to other people that this person is wrong about you. I understand. I've been there. Not until you can step into your own truth, understand who you are, and accept it. Accept who you are. Sure, maybe you played a part in that, okay? Accepting that. Reconciling yourself with that. Releasing any shame or guilt about that. And then truly stepping into loving yourself. Making decisions that are good for you. Well, Aquarius. See what we have here. How can this be a wonderful win-win-win? Okay, so it is about recognizing you're not going to win with this person. I feel like you have been trying to get this situation to be a win-win or something like that. This is a person that you can't win-win from. So it is about walking your path. Seeing clearly that you're moving forward without this person, right? You're moving forward without this person and staying focused on where it is that you want to go in your true authentic self, and loving yourself, making decisions that are based good on your heart and not on trying to prove anything to this person or anybody else. It's just like, no, I'm making clear-cut decisions, right? Based on what I want to do. You could possibly, I feel like a lot of you are awakening, or you're stepping into ascending, you're going to a new level. I think a lot of you, there is this energy of actually moving, like physically moving, Like saying, yeah, I have to move. I have to, almost like this sense of I need a fresh start. Because you've gone kind of deep with this energy, and it is like pulling yourself up and out. I do want to say that when you come into this realization, you do move forward very quickly on your journey of victory. Okay? Rebirthing yourself and finding all the joy and abundance that you are seeking. It's when you step into your truth that what if what they say isn't true, then what's possible? This is what's possible. It's a lovely energy. And I think you move very quickly into it once you're willing to accept it. And it's very hard. I know it's very hard, but accepting your own truth and understanding that your truth is not in alignment with who they say you are. Oh my goodness. Well, Aquarius, I'm going to leave it there. I know this message may not resonate with everybody, but if it does resonate with you, I am sending you lots of love and hugs. Please be kind and gentle with yourself while you're moving through these. I do personal readings. You know, if you're interested, the link is in the description box below. And I do appreciate all of your support in my channel through liking, commenting, subscribing, and I hope to see you again really soon. Bye for now.